Hi, my name is LeRoy Watkins, and I am going to talk to you today about my action research project. My project deals with literacy and education, and I am asking the question, um, does extra oral reading time affect literacy in elementary education? This is a problem that plagues most schools, and trying to find a way to make an impact on the school uh, to help with their literacy. Um, I'm going to be doing this research project, actually carrying it out in the fall at a local school. Um, my proposed study will be to take 6 first grade students, and each one of them will take the same pre and post test for uh, literacy comprehension. Um, 3 of the 6 will actually get extra reading time 3 times a week, 1 hour a day, and this will last 8 weeks. The other 3 will not receive any extra reading time, and it will give me a comparison from one group to the next. Um, I'm hoping that this will result in one of three things. One, there will be improvement seen in these students, which I'm pretty sure will, but not 100%. Two is that there could be no improvement seen whatsoever. Or the third option is that there's just not enough data with this to warrant a change. However, there needs to be further research done on this, maybe on a larger scale. Um, the study can be expanded upon, or whatever needs to be done in order to do a better job to throw a wider net to catch more students and try to figure this out on a broad scale. Um, Basically, the end result of this is going to be to come to one of those 3 conclusions. The pre and post test is one that can be taken online or can be printed off and read to, depending on the student's needs. I am working with a reading specialist in the school to make sure that everything lines up with the curriculum and is good to go. These students are going to be selected randomly, um, and the reading specialist is going to help facilitate that process. We will be sending out um, permission slips with all of the first grade students and so the ones that their parents are willing for them to participate, that will then be the group that we select, or she will select the 6 students out of. Like I said, it'll be done randomly, and these students will have, the extra reading time, and theoretically, it should help them with their comprehension. The actual action part of the research in the education field, I am going to be reading to these students during this hour, going to be helping them with any comprehension problems that they may have, or any reading at whatever level. The reading specialist will be there with me to assist, as this is not an area that I'm an expert in. So I will have her expertise there to help guide me through this process. Um, like I said, the end result or should be one of those three categories, um, and hopefully everything will work out the way that it should. I may have to tweak some things between now and the fall. Just really depends on approval process with the principal and superintendent, which the superintendent's already given me the okay. Just got to meet with the principal again. He was all for it, so just want to get the meeting set up and get things taken care of. That pretty much wraps up my project. There's not a whole lot to it other than taking, 3 hours a day, 3 days a week for 8 weeks to be able to try to make an impact in these students. I know it's a relatively small scale, but it's kind of what I have to work with for the time being. So hopefully option A of the showing an increased level of comprehension and reading abilities will be the category that lands at the end of this. Um, we will see. So thank you for your time and have a good night.